Hello again, everyone. This is Game Collector, and welcome to the first episode of the next 4 months. Well, second episode technically, but the first half of the next 4 months, because I'm doing all of the Japanese figures that I own from Rockman-related stuff, or Megaman-related, Rockman, whatever. And here it is. This is actually my very first Japanese figure ever. I mean, the first one that I ever got in the mail. This is Rockman.EXE Heat Gut style. And he has ball jointed shoulders, bicep swivel, elbow hinge, and the arm does have a swivel, but that's because it's on a peg. And this will come into play later on. He has two elbow joints in his left arm. And he also has a double knee joint and a joint in his ankle, and the actual foot is on a ball. His head is on a hinge, his neck is on a hinge, but his head is on a ball. His hips are on ball joints. And his waist is kind of on a, his midsection is kind of on a ball joint swivel thing. It's really weird. And he does have interchangeable parts. He has... I didn't mean to do that. I hate these tiny parts. He has a little tiny gripping, holding hand for, you know, let's get the first weapon on there. I really hate changing these. But all of the figures in this line have a holding arm, the holding hand, all of them. And because this is Heat Gut style, we'll just arm him with the signature Guts Buster, or, you know, Cross Gun, because they look exactly the same. Thanks, Capcom and Bandai. And then you okay, come on, I know you can do it. Or flip it under. There! But let's take it another step further, because this is Rockman.EXE. And pop his head clean off. And there's that ball joint I was talking about. Now, all of the figures, well, except for one of them, and you'll get to see him later on next month, come with two heads. Normal face, battle mask face. And this is the gut style battle mask, which has the two little braces on the sides of the cheeks. And I don't know if that's all the way on. Is that on? I guess that's on. Pardon me for a moment. Okay, sorry about having to, you know, adjust his head on camera and leaving his arm all bent out of shape like that. And put the actual fist back in. There we go. And yeah, there he is. Now, I actually consider that the Guts Buster instead of the cross gun, as it says on the packaging. And yes, I still have the packaging for this, but we'll get to that in a bit. And now he has like 2 other abilities. One of them, because this is Heat Guts, is his charge shot, which is the flamethrower, which was essentially the same fire weapon for 5 out of 6 games. Well, actually, 4 out of 6 games. It was the same in, let's see, it was introduced in 2 and then 3, and then 4 you got Fire Soul, which gave him the same weapon, just didn't look like this anymore. Then in 5 you got a heat-based Vulcan gun, and then in 6 you got that thing again. So yeah. Anyway, this is his charge shot, the flamethrower, or the heat buster, or whatever you want to call it. And also, this line came with, depending on the figure or the style change, you got a virus with it. This one came with a Meteor. And he also came with a wide sword. And another little accessory, which I'll show you in just a second as soon as I get the sword on his arm, because it uses that peg right there, as do all of the other accessories. And that's really it. These figures were... Oh, right, that other accessory. This little itty bitty teeny tiny thing that I don't know what it does. Or what it's... Well, I know what it's for, so I'll just set him off to the side and I'll bring the box up. And pardon the box for being in god-awful condition. I was 12 when I got this. It was 2000... No, wait. 2001, so... I was 12, 13, or 14 at the time when I got this. There's some tear right here. The top of the package is really bad. The side of the package is bad. But on the side, it displays the other figures. I don't have the proper lighting. I wish I did. Come on, let me use this. Right there are the other figures, and there's the Rockman Cube game, which that little chip thing is supposed to be used for. And on the back, it shows all of his accessories and the alternate head. There's him doing the really awesome flamethrower pose. And then those, the other weapons. Ken Hosha, which is the name of the flamethrower, I guess. The wide sword and the cross gun. And then written in Japanese is all of the parts that he can come with, and a complete fusion of all 4 or 5 styles at the time. And a little description of what that little chip thing is for in the game. I have no idea because I can't read Japanese. So, yeah. And one last thing, the little Met has a little bit of articulation. Lower the camera back down. The little pickaxe was not attached to it in the box, so you can leave it like that, or you can peg it in and have it down, or up, or back, or whatever. I leave it attached so the parts don't get lost. And this was the first of the next 4 weeks of Megaman, or Rockman, or whatever. Hope y'all enjoyed that, and I'll be playing the others soon. Later.